Go live, go live, go live, go live. Go live. Hello, hello, hello. Waiting. Getting set up. Hoping some people will drop in here. We're gonna do. It's gonna be great. Great week. Great week. Okay, post. Let everybody know that I've gone on and I'm live. I am here. We're gonna get into this right away. Okay, hello, hello. We're gonna get started right away. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm just posting out so everyone can see that I have gone live. Post that. Okay. I'm going to do this here. Let this go. Post this out so everybody knows. And I'll copy that. Post that. Hope somebody might join us as we get all live and up and ready for pulling some messages for this coming week. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Sunday here where I am. Might be a little loud. I'm out in kind of boondocking, so I might hear some animals in the background. Well, we'll get into it and get started with our energy reading for this week. So we're coming in we're going kind of mid-July now here. So we're getting this weekly energy reading. Oh, hello, YouTube Megatrons. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull an overall view of the week, and then we're going to quickly pull a card for each day and what the energy has in store for each personal day. Hello, Mayday. My day. I apologize if I didn't say that right. As always, let me know where you guys are from. I would love to know where everybody is from this beautiful evening. I'm out in the Virginia area in the USA. It's a beautiful day here. What about you guys? Let me know. But let's get started. Today, we're going to pull for the overall, get a reading of what the week is going to look like. We'll do a 4-card pull, and I'm going to use my Quantum Oracle cards. So let's just shuffle those, and we'll start to get some feeling. Hello from Los Angeles. Hello, this Cece. Max Goldberg, California. Nice, got some people in California. Is it nice there? You guys having some good weather? Hope so. It's quite nice out in Virginia. Had a storm go through. It was a little intense when you drive through it and you got that wall of rain. Okay, let's pull. What is the energy of this coming week? So from July 14th till the 20th, what message do our guides have for us? So we're going to look at what we're seeing, what we're not seeing, what we're recommended to do, and of course our outcome. Okay, this seems perfect. Let's go from here. So let's pull our first card. So the first part of this week is friends, family, and guides. Oh, hello, Nisha. Hello. I hope you're having a great day. Shout out to Nisha. So the first part, this is what our overall week is going to look like. Family, friends, and guides. So obviously, it's going to be a really great week to connect with everybody. They're clearly our spirit energy, and everything around is going to have a lot to do with the people that we are with. And you can see here at the top, it is a spirit card. So it's really about, I feel like in this essence and in this part, it is about that connection and having those people in your life, whether it is your guides or your friends and family that are like-minded. And when this does come, these cards can go up available. So week is going to look like, especially from your friends and families. And, really it harkens the presence of a spirit friend or family member, or possibly someone you knew on a professional level, maybe starting to contact you. Might be bringing up some of those people in the background as well. Oh, hello from Iran. I hope you're having a new kind of being created that maybe we thought was no longer part of our lives. And this en masse might be something that we're just not aware, but it's coming back and it's more in that positive outlook. So that's the behind the scenes. So we're getting messages from guides and our spirits and friends that are from the spirit realm were contacting us because they've been inspired by spirit. And then behind everything, there's something coming back, and it's coming back in a much more positive way that maybe we thought we had lost. And then what the outcome of this week is going to be, our outcome events. This is an event card, and it's upside down, and it is your deceit. So it's going to be the reverse of the deceit. So that's actually a very positive card, because of course the opposite of deceit is of course our truth, right? So that is, so maybe this is the outcome of this week. Is it going to be a lot of truths related to this underlying situation, which is this loss that is now coming back as a positive, like coming back, this something that maybe we thought we'd moved on from or let go of is kind of coming back. And then we now have, maybe what it was is like we're not in deceit, betrayal, manipulation anymore, right? So this is more encouraging that the resolution is going to be in our favor. So whatever this situation was for us, could be on a whole as a mass more so, whatever this was that we thought we had dealt with and let go of, really it's going to be this thing that resolution in the favor of us is going to be the outcome of that behind situation overall. So this also talks about whatever may have been going on, hostile energies around you are on the wane. So anything that was of this deceit or lower energy betrayal, that's going through that reverse. So we're having that much more positive situation and outcome going forward. And then our recommendation for this week. So what do our guides recommend? And we have intention card, and we've got hidden motivations. So of course this one is also upright. So when we read this one upright, it's actually the reverse, or the reverse, because we're hidden would be upright. So when it's hidden reversed, this is a reversal. Self-imposed roadblocks are starting to be cleared. Like that's the outcome. That sounds very much like what we pulled as the outcome, is like that these things are going to come out to our benefit. And so anything that was blocking us we're going to be more aware of letting it go. If we've seen roadblocks or just reasons that we feel like we have limitations, this is going to be the time to really allow ourselves to let go of that. So there has been hesitations about what you want to go and do and achieve. What this really is saying is that don't worry about them. Your power's returning and you're increasing in clarity. So whatever's happening, go forward and start yourself manifesting it. Very much like it does overlap with the overall energy of July, which is focus and keep your focus on what you want to create. Because it is definitely time to let those things that have stopped us from creating release and focus on what we want. So it's overall, the week looks pretty interesting because we really have that we're going to be getting some messages. We're going to really see that like something from the spirit world, maybe it's a communication directly to us from the spirits or through a friend that we're going to be communicating, having some information come to us. Very, very positive. And then the behind the scenes, something is coming back. Something maybe we thought we lost or was out of our life or we just were over. It's now kind of returning. And what I'm getting from this return is it's actually going to be very positive because we got the deception reversed. So it's going to be the opposite of what deception is. So it's actually about the betrayal and all that stuff and in moment. And then the end result is really that we are being told to focus on letting go of the restrictions we have created for ourselves, our self-imposed restrictions, which, like I mentioned, does overlap with what I pulled with July, which is focus on what you want to create and keep making those steps. And when you feel those limitations or that I can't or it's impossible, we need to go back and focus on what we want to create and trust. And that's how I interpret that. So really great week. Take that as you will. It is, of course, your choice on what you decide to do with the information I provide. So let's quickly go before I finish up this live. We're going to pull for each day and get an overall feeling of what each day has for the energy. And I'm going to use today the Work Your Light Oracle cards for the overall energy for each day. So we'll start with tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is Monday for me. Wherever you are, of course, you can adjust it to, I'm looking at the 14th. So maybe it's for you right now if you're already into the 14th of July. This year has gone by way quicker than I would have expected, really. Okay, so let's shuffle this, put this out. What does our July 14th have for us in the energetics? Like, what should we focus on? Energies, what card, what message does the divine compassionate guides have for us? No. Okay, so Monday, the energy of Monday is no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. This card is very much about, if it doesn't feel right, do not do it. It's not a good time right now. It doesn't mean it's always going to be a no, but Monday is not the day. So when you have that situation come up and you're kind of on that board and you're like, yes or no, yes or no, Monday is kind of that day of the no. And I feel like you're going to know for yourself what that situation's going to be that you, at this time, Monday's not the day to do it. Just saying. That is the Monday energy. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if you're coming across some big dilemma, maybe it's even small. Maybe you think it's small. Don't make a decision. You don't have to necessarily say no here. It does encourage you to, depending. It is at least a pause. Don't jump into it for sure on Monday. It's not the day to do it. Hello, Arvin. I hope you're having a great day. Where are you from? Checking in with everybody. So Monday, just pause. Don't make any big decisions. Let yourself just have that day. Make a decision maybe tomorrow. Let's pull. Let's see if tomorrow, the day after, is a better day. Oh, Iran as well. Awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful, safe day. As always, no matter where you are, in California, in New York, in Dubai, Hong Kong, there's been lots of flooding in China. I really do intend that you're having a safe day for all that are alive, all humans. Let's find out what our June, I don't even know what month we were in, July 15th, the Tuesday. What is the energy for Tuesday? Okay, and it is, what lights you up? Starseed. So Tuesday is definitely the day to take steps towards doing the things that make you happy. So I would say Tuesday's a day, do some self-love, some self-care, or just whatever it is that makes you excited to live. Maybe it's not self-care. Maybe it's doing some kind of activity, making content, creating something, music, whatever it might be. Tuesday is the day to do that. That is what lights you up. That is the best day to do it. Put that out there. Be creative. Put your energy into what's going to make you really happy. And Tuesday has that support. So Monday, don't make decisions. Just say no. Take that pause. Tuesday, put some energy, at least a few minutes, into what makes you excited to be here on this planet. What is it that gets you? Is it talking? Do you like talking? Do you like making things? That would be the recommendation for the 15th. Awesome. Let's pull for Wednesday. So let's find out Wednesday the 16th, what the message is, what energy guidance the guides have. Oh, Wednesday is another no day. That's very interesting. So we've got, this might not be an overall great week to really agree to contracts and do stuff. This might be the really great week to put more emphasis on what we pulled for Tuesday, which is energy and focus into what makes you excited and lights you up in life. Because we're getting now no twice already in the week. I would avoid if it's not an emergency, no one's dying, it's not gonna cause the end of the world. Don't worry about it this week, especially since Monday and Wednesday now are postponed. Don't jump into anything, contracts, agreements, whatever that is for you. So we've had this now twice. So this is obviously an be looked at and considered as we go forward. Okay, let's do Thursday. Let's go Thursday. So that is, I believe, the 17th. Let's pull the card. And there we go. So Thursday for ourselves, that energy, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So when we get into Thursday, so this might really overlap with the situation that we're kind of postponing. I feel for a lot of people, this might be part of the reason that you need to postpone this week, is that you need to put those boundaries into that situation. May not be for everybody. However, we are being called that whatever happens on Thursday, we might need to put some boundaries in place, whether it's protecting our energetic boundaries, relationship boundaries. You'll know for yourself. Thursday is definitely about making sure that you are getting fulfilled properly in your life with your relationships. You're not being emptied, taken for granted, and that, you're putting out those boundaries of how people treat you, right? So there's our Thursday for this week. Let's go to Friday. So let's pull the energy for Friday. And I think that's the 18th, I believe. Yes, I believe that's the 18th. And what is the energy for Friday here? Get grounded. So you've been told to not commit to anything, say no, postpone. It's come up Monday, Wednesday. Tuesday is about really putting your energy into what lights you up in your life. And then we were being advised, to get grounded because we've already put boundaries. So those boundaries that we put in place Thursday, that was coming up, we might be needing to really get ourselves centered and grounded. So I would highly recommend getting out into nature, connecting. That is the physical get grounded. But this also talks about highly sensitives, connect with nature, empaths. Get yourself connected to help balance out because you're putting those boundaries down. Okay, Saturday the 19th. Let's pull that not the last, we got one more after Saturday. So yeah, let's pull Saturday here. Star Mother. So as we come into the weekend, the Saturday, how can you mother yourself? Again, twice this week we're getting about nurturing. So it was about lighting what lights you up, putting energy into your passions, into yourself, and into the things you're passionate about. That came up on the Tuesday, and now it's coming up on the Saturday. So again, how can you nurture yourself? How can you give yourself that love, that compassion? And that'll become a theme for sure for this week. So obviously there's a week is a lot about taking care of yourself, putting your energy, passions, and giving yourself that little bit of heart-centered love because you're adding those boundaries. And don't sign any contracts. Don't just pause. Don't run into anything. Not this week. And then for the end, so when we meet again next week for our reading next Sunday, so the 20th of July, our energy message is share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So this is all about being heard. And I feel like this does overlap a lot with what you put your light into, what lights you up. That's really part of your voice and who you are and sharing who you are through what lights you up in life. So I feel like this week is definitely don't agree to anything. It's just say no or just postpone if you're kind of getting pushed to make some decisions. Come up twice. And then we consistently have this theme about putting your energy into what you're passionate and into yourself. And then this is really for you to share it. Your voice is important and the world needs to hear it. You have value. So those are the energies of this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe so you can stay up to date. I will be going live again and it'll be in the calendar for sure next Sunday for the week after for reading next week. And if you do have any questions, please come and join. Ask me a question. Let me know where you're from. I look forward to getting to know you as we continue this journey of growing and figuring out what's going on each day. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. I will talk to you again soon.